Ever wondered how to make the perfect strawberry cheesecake Biscoff ice cream sandwich at home? Well, today, we're going to introduce you to this delightful fusion of flavors and textures. This recipe brings together the creaminess of cheesecake, the freshness of strawberries, and the unique sweetness of Biscoff cookies. We'll be using some common ingredients and a touch of culinary magic to create this masterpiece. Curious about how it all comes together? Well, you're in for a treat. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets of making this delicious dessert. To start, ensure you have all the necessary ingredients. We'll need some juicy, ripe strawberries. Their natural sweetness and tanginess are key to getting that authentic strawberry cheesecake flavor. Then we have cream cheese, which gives our ice cream that distinct cheesecake tang. Biscoff cookies, a delightful treat with a unique caramelized flavor, serve as our sandwich bread. We also need some sugar. While the strawberries and cookies provide some sweetness, a little extra sugar balances the cream cheese's tartness. Next up is vanilla extract, a humble ingredient that adds an extra depth of flavor. And finally, heavy cream. This is what gives our ice cream its creamy, luxurious texture. In case you're wondering, you can substitute the strawberries with other fruits like blueberries or raspberries. And if you're not a fan of Biscoff cookies, graham crackers are a wonderful alternative. Now that we have everything ready, it's time to get our hands dirty. Making the strawberry cheesecake ice cream is a breeze. Now let's dive into the delightful process. The first step is to prepare our strawberries. Grab a handful of ripe strawberries. The more vibrant the color, the better. Rinse them well under cold water and pat them dry. Remove the green stems and then chop them into small pieces. This step is all about releasing the natural sweetness and tanginess of the strawberries, which will lend a refreshing burst of flavor to our ice cream. Next, we're going to puree these chopped strawberries. You can use a blender or a food processor for this. Blend until you have a smooth, luscious strawberry puree. The aroma of fresh strawberries will fill your kitchen, and it's absolutely divine. Now, let's shift our focus to cream cheese. In a separate bowl, take a generous amount of cream cheese. Make sure it's at room temperature so it's easy to work with. To this, add granulated sugar. The sugar will not only sweeten our ice cream, but also help in getting a smooth texture. Blend these two until you have a creamy, fluffy mixture. It's time to unite these two stars of our show. Pour the strawberry puree into the cream cheese mixture and give it a good stir. Make sure everything is well combined. Now, to make it truly an ice cream, we'll add heavy cream to our mixture. Pour it in and stir gently until it's fully incorporated. The heavy cream will give our ice cream a rich, velvety texture. Once you're happy with your mixture, transfer it into an ice cream maker. If you don't have an ice cream maker, don't worry. You can pour the mixture into a container and pop it into the freezer. Just be sure to stir it every half hour or so to prevent ice crystals from forming. With our strawberry cheesecake ice cream chilling, let's move on to the Biscoff cookies. Biscoff cookies add a delightful crunch to our dessert. These European treats with their unique caramelized flavor are a perfect match for our creamy and fruity cheesecake ice cream. But how do we transform these cookies into the perfect sandwich vessel for our ice cream? Let's dive right in. First, we'll need to crush the Biscoff cookies. There are a number of ways to do this. You could use a food processor if you want a super fine texture. But for those of us who appreciate a bit more chunkiness, placing the cookies in a Ziploc bag and giving them a good bash with a rolling pin will do the trick. You're looking for a crumbly texture, with a few larger pieces for that extra crunch. Once your cookies are suitably crushed, it's time to introduce the butter. Melted butter will act as a binding agent, helping our crumbs stick together and form a sturdy cookie base. The butter will also enhance the rich flavors of the Biscoff cookies. So combine your cookie crumbs and melted butter, stirring until everything is well mixed. Now it's time to shape our cookies. You can use a round cookie cutter or even the rim of a glass. Press the mixture firmly into your chosen mold, ensuring the base is even and compact. This will give our cookies the perfect shape and stability to hold our ice cream. Finally, we're going to bake our cookies until they're golden brown. This will give them that irresistible toasted flavor and a crisp texture. Pop them into a preheated oven and let them do their thing. The aroma of baking Biscoff cookies is a treat in itself. After baking, make sure to let the cookies cool completely. This is crucial as it allows them to set and harden. creating the perfect crunchy contrast to our soft, creamy ice cream. As the Biscoff cookies cool, we can't help but anticipate the final result. The combination of textures and flavors promises to be a dessert experience like no other. Now comes the satisfying part, assembling our ice cream sandwich. Picture this: 2 golden, slightly spiced Biscoff cookies, and sandwiched in between them, a generous scoop of our homemade strawberry cheesecake ice cream. It's an irresistible combination that is about to come to life right in your kitchen. First, we begin by laying out the Biscoff cookies. You'll want to have them ready on a flat surface, with the flat side facing up. This is to ensure a stable base for our ice cream sandwich. Next, we take our freshly churned strawberry cheesecake ice cream. It's important to work quickly here, as we don't want our ice cream to melt. Using an ice cream scoop, place a generous dollop of ice cream onto one of the Biscoff cookies. Spread it evenly to cover the entire surface of the cookie. Then we take the second Biscoff cookie and gently press it onto the ice cream. The goal here is to create a sandwich effect, with the ice cream nestled comfortably between the 2 cookies. Finally, we place our assembled sandwich into the freezer. This step is crucial to ensure that our sandwich firms up and holds its shape. It's recommended to freeze the sandwich for at least 2 hours, but overnight would be even better. And there you have it. Our strawberry cheesecake Biscoff ice cream sandwich is almost ready. With a little patience and creativity, you've created a dessert that's sure to impress. The wait is over. It's time to reveal our homemade dessert. Picture this: a kitchen filled with the comforting aroma of fresh Biscoff cookies and the sweet scent of strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Now, it's time for the final step, cutting our masterpiece into servings. Imagine the knife gliding through the layers, the satisfying crunch of the Biscoff cookie giving way to the creamy, dreamy cheesecake ice cream. The anticipation builds as the first serving is finally free, revealing the glorious layers of cookie and ice cream. It's a sight to behold. Now, the ultimate test, the first bite. The crunch of the Biscoff cookie, followed by the creamy, cold strawberry cheesecake ice cream. A symphony of flavors and textures, simply sublime. There you have it, the perfect strawberry cheesecake Biscoff ice cream sandwich made right at home. Enjoy.